Hello, my name is Yablonsly Jacques. I'm 23 years old and I hail from Brooklyn, New York. I heard about ministries from my dad, who also came with me. He was telling me how he had his own health condition that he was recently diagnosed with, and he was like, yo, I want you to come with me to help me out. Like, I might be confused with things, I might feel like, overwhelmed with the process, I would like you to go. I also had my own reasons for coming as well too, though. Because for me, I was also looking for a sense of clarity. See, in New York, there's a lot of hustle bustle, there's a lot of having to move around. It's the city that never sleeps. So as a result, I had to I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come here to Tennessee, it's just a completely different lifestyle. It's a completely different area. Let me take my time to just figure out what the Lord has planned for me next in my life. See, I was a substitute teacher back home, and I still am a substitute teacher. And a part of me I felt like God was calling me to do more, but I wasn't sure what. And so I had this tussle with myself in regards to figuring that out. And I feel like many times as a young person, we tend to have that struggle of trying to figure out what's our next step? What are we gonna do in life? This, that, and the third. And then for me, my whole thing was like, I want God to lead my life, but I don't know where He wants me to go. So what do? I live in New York, everything's hustle bustle, everything's movement. I don't have enough time for me to even think. So I was like, you know what? Let me come here, see what's going on here. Then I get here, I go through the process, and honestly, like at first I was very confused, I was very conflicted, but now after experiencing the 18-day cleanse, it has been a blessing. My mind feels clearer, I feel more alive and more well. I feel like God is leading me, and He's actually shown me through my time here what is my next step in regards to what I have to do in life. So I'd like to encourage anyone who's living life or whatnot, if you're thinking to yourself, man, I'm going through too much here, or I just need a break from things, or I need to take myself out of the space that I'm in currently just for me to recalibrate, I think this is a great place for you to come, because the Lord is here. And the Lord wants you to recalibrate your mind to fit into what He has planned for you, and to heal you not only mentally, but also physically and spiritually as well. And as I've learned from my time here, those three things really interconnect. And when those three things are working together, and when those three things are truly healed and fixed, man, there's so much that you can accomplish. And I feel it in myself, like I have a sense of confidence now. I have way more confidence than I did before, a higher self-esteem. I'm happier than I was a couple days ago before I even came here. And I just thank God for this experience. I thank God for this place. And if you are like me and you feel yourself in that interesting mental place where it's like you can't really figure things out, then man, this is the place for you to be. So yeah, that's my testimony.